Hey guys, hey, we didn't get back from Back to the Land Festival till way late last night, and we didn't post any shorts at the festival because there was no cell service. You had to get your phone about 10 feet up in the air to enable to get a signal. And then, whenever we were back at the B&B, man, it was HughesNet, and you couldn't do anything. Anyway, I got some footage. Walking around, I'm going to do a montage of what the festival looked like, do a little voiceover on it. But for today, we interviewed a couple of people that were really cool. They were kind of inspirational, and I wanted to share their stories with you. So here we go.
Are we recording?
We are recording.
We're
Hey everybody, welcome back to Grimpy Acres. We are here on the last day of Back to the Land Festival in Centerville, right? Centerville, Tennessee. And we had a great time. We met some really great people. And we met somebody else that's got a really good testimony about homesteading and searching for freedom. Why don't you go ahead and tell everybody your name, if you want.
All right. Hey, everybody. My name is Sprout. I originate from the northern parts of Minnesota. Recently, my last place I was living was a one-bedroom apartment near the city of Minneapolis, Minnesota. And my husband and I decided that we wanted to move to Tennessee. It's our favorite state.
Tell them how you did it.
How we did it. We came down here with everything we could fit in our cars. We got rid of all of our furniture, everything, nothing but $1,000 in our pocket.
And that was it. Did you have any plan beyond that?
No jobs lined up, no place to stay lined up other than, well, my husband's mom lives out here, so my mother-in-law lives down here. And but she also lives in a two-bedroom apartment, so that was a pretty big step. But we ended up finding a beautiful homestead with like 5 acres that we're currently renting and able to do all of the things.
And your landlord's letting you do the homesteading stuff, the water catchment. What all have you done with the place?
So far we're building a chicken coop, and the chicken coop is going to have a rainwater catchment system attached to it to water all the gardens, water the animals, and be self-sufficient that way, because we can't make additions onto the house itself.
That is awesome. That is awesome. Okay, now, so what possessed you and your husband to do something? 'Cause that's pretty dramatic and radical, isn't it?
Yeah, we've always been pretty dramatic and radical types, so that's not too out of the norm for us. But it was a combination of, I went and took a permaculture design course, and that made me, okay, so where do I really want to be while I'm implementing these things? So that was a big part of it. Also, in addition to that, lots of beautiful books, lots of beautiful people, inspiration, but it comes down to, we are creators and we are not victims. And
absolutely,
once you decide that you're not a victim and you're a creator, then you're going to start creating really, really beautiful things.
And that's why I find your story so inspirational, because I hear people, they've got so many excuses as to why they can't do something. And quite honestly, folks, there was a point in time I was like that, you know. But you get this urge for freedom, and it's scary, isn't it? Making that
absolutely, and it's hard as hell. I'm not gonna lie, it's hard as hell.
Yep.
But you don't know how the water feels until you jump in the lake.
Exactly. So, folks, I'm gonna tell you right now, you can make all the excuses you want in the world to not homestead and not search for freedom. Look at her. Your excuses are invalid. Her and her family, and you did it with a small child too, didn't you?
Yeah, we have a 4-year-old, 3 dogs.
Amazing, amazing. And I got people telling me that they can't grow a garden because of whatever. You know?
No, and our garden this year, I had no plans that we were going to start a garden or be on a homestead for this summer season. So this past winter, I had no idea what was going on, so I did no like seed planting, collecting, anything like that. So everything that I grew this year was entirely seed saving from food that we got from other places, saving seeds, and also some donations from some beautiful friends. You didn't tell me that yesterday. Yeah, well, it just came up.
Sneaky little monkey.
Yeah.
All right, folks, listen. If you get a chance, you got any social media sites or anything that you do?
I'm starting a website that will be coming to fruition soon. It's going to be called regenerativeguidance.com.
regenerativeguidance.com, folks. You need to watch for that. Till next time, I want you guys to go out. Oh, before I stop, if you get a chance to come to this festival next year, definitely worth the trip. It's a little out of the way. Would you recommend it to people?
Highly recommend it.
Recommend it. All right.
Yes, sir.
Till next time, I want everybody to go out there and live a life done free. All right. The next one is Tye. Tye is a 12-year-old young man that is a legit homesteader, and his story is very inspirational.
Hey everybody, welcome to Grumpy Acres Farm. We are outside of the homestead today, and we are with a very special person from R&L Farm. We are actually in Pleasantville, Tennessee, and this is right here at Back to the Land. So here we are with a very special young man that we met today from R&L Homestead. So I actually looked him up. I found out that you have a YouTube channel. And your YouTube channel, I said, well, I'll go check it out and see what I think. I got on there. I was impressed. So I kind of want to know what got you started in this. You guys gave me a little bit of the story, but what got you interested? Because how old are you?
I'm 12.
12 years old. How long have you been doing this for?
3 years.
Woo! All right, so you started when you were 9. What got you started?
My parents were still working. I was in homeschool. And then my mom quit her job, and we started to, we got some chickens, and then I was the one raising them with a babysitter because my parents were at work.
Right.
So I was raising them, and then we got some pigs. So I was raising pigs and chickens.
At 9 years old, you were doing pigs and chickens?
Yes.
Are you kidding me? That's awesome. All right, so any other animals come in since then?
Yeah, a lot.
Wow. Okay, so what are you doing now?
Right now we're doing meat birds, layers, guineas, quail, turkeys, pigs, cows. I think that's everything.
My goodness. That's more than I'm doing right now. That's pretty good. All right, I can appreciate that. So, okay, so I got on your channel last night, and I looked at a few videos, and so I was really interested. There was one that put a smile on my face. I saw you instructing how to do compost, and you said you took a little bit of Billy Bond's composting style, and you put a little bit of your composting style, and you put that together, and I watched you get your dad to come over, and you guys flipping that and doing that. What inspires you to do that? What gets your dad to come in and do that? And what little bit of style did you mix in with Billy's? How'd you do that?
So how we did ours was, so we kind of we tried to do the 18-day compost, but it didn't really work. So we just thought we'd keep throwing stuff in there and flipping it every other day. And then we got, the way I got my dad over is he kind of the main one that does the compost.
Okay.
And we really wanted to build our own compost because soil isn't that cheap.
Right, right, exactly. And when you say you're adding on and you're not really doing the 21-day, are you meaning that you need it before 21 days, so you're doing more at the 18-day point, or are you going more 28-day point?
Yeah,
or
probably. I think we're right now at maybe 30.
Okay, all right.
So
Do you notice, is it richer,
Yeah.
rich enough for you? And this is in your area, of course, so it may be different for somebody else. That was really cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're doing this 9 years old, 12 years old.
Yeah.
What kind of suggestions do you have? What would you tell somebody else? Give them a challenge to get them started living the life done free on a homestead. What would you tell them?
Start off with chickens.
Okay.
Because they're probably the easiest.
Okay. All right. And then move to pigs because
Yeah.
you were able to do it. They could do it. Okay. All right. And then what was after that? Cattle.
I think after that was
The other fowls?
duck.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. All right. I could see that. All right. Well, I really appreciate it, and hopefully, guys, we get a lot of youth that's coming in and realizing what's happening here. Let's not sit in front of the TV, right?
Yeah.
Let's get out and work. Let's grow something. And that's a challenge right there.
Yeah.
If you want to be a rebel, get off the couch and grow a garden. Okay, guys. Till next time. Go live a life done free.
Now that you've seen these two, I'm gonna repeat what I said in the video with Sprout. Your homesteading excuses are invalid. Look, they convicted me to do a better job and work a little bit harder towards pursuing that freedom goal and homesteading, and I hope they did you too. Till next time, take care and go pursue a life done free.
I feel so nervous. I've never done anything like this.
You shouldn't be. You're really good at it.
Thanks, Milo.